Hi there, welcome to Mindfulness with Mrs. Yoder. I'm Mrs. Yoder, and you are at episode 11 today called The Wishing Tree. You may have noticed that I am doing my episode outdoors today. There's a few reasons for that. One of them is so we can just take in some nature sounds during our guided meditation today. And another reason is it's called the Wishing Tree, and I'm right next to a tree. There's trees all around. And then the final reason has to do with our exercise that we're going to begin with. And this exercise is going to be about focusing. So what you may notice now as I'm talking is the wind is blowing and there's sounds happening around me, and I am choosing to focus my attention on my words and my thoughts to deliver my message to you right now. So oftentimes we find ourselves in situations where there's a lot going on around us, and it can distract us from what we want our attention to be on. So today we're going to do an exercise to focus our attention on the things we choose to. I'd like you to start by just being where you're at. It can be in a chair, standing, sitting, lying down. And I'd like you to close your eyes for a moment if you feel comfortable. And as you close your eyes, you may notice that sounds amplify, or maybe you just start noticing more sounds around you, even if you're in a quiet room or a quiet space. What I'd like you to do is find a sound that you notice right now and just focus and think about that sound. And as other sounds happen, like my voice or other sounds around you, I want you to notice those and then bring back your focus to that one sound you chose at the beginning. Breathe as you do so. Continue to listen to that sound. What you'll find is that your attention gradually gets stronger and stronger, and it becomes easier to just focus on that one sound. You can open your eyes when you're ready. And maybe your sound was something you hear in my environment, or maybe it was something in your environment. But if you do that a little bit, maybe every week, your ability to kind of tune out sounds and sights and feelings that distract you gets stronger. So hopefully you are comfortable either seated or lying down at this point. And during our meditation today, you will be able to practice that exercise we just did, because I'm outside and there's lots in my environment right now that I can't control. And so it'll be an opportunity for you and me to choose what we want to focus on. And I invite you to practice that today. As I guide you through this meditation, a reminder that anything I invite you to do is optional, and there are no expectations about our practice. Just whatever will be, will be. I'd like you to close or half close your eyes. Sitting or lying down like this, you can tune in to your breathing. Tuning into your breathing is always special. It brings you here to where you are at right now, in this very spot. Hold your attention on your breath for a while. Take time to feel the movement of your breath. The breath goes in and out, and in and out again. When you are ready, you can come along to a beautiful place in nature. Maybe it's a place you visited before, or maybe it's an imagined place. Take your time to look around and see where you are, inside your mind. In this nice and quiet place, it is safe. What do you see? If you look into the distance, you will see an old tree. Maybe you walk over to it. It is a beautiful old tree very special tree. It is a wishing tree that has stood here for more than a century. The tree is large and solid. It has a beautiful thick trunk and wide branches with bright green leaves. Look closely and you will see white doves sitting on branches of the tree. Some are close together, others keep to themselves. There are quite a few. Each dove can fulfill one of your heart's desires. Not immediately, but when the time is right. And not just any wish, but wishes that come straight from the heart and are truly important to you. As you breathe and exhale right now, I want you to take your time to let a wish come to the surface, straight from your heart. There is no need to think, just wait for something to come. It can be a feeling or an idea. It can be something you've never talked to anyone about. What is coming up? As soon as you know, call it out softly, in your mind or out loud, without anyone else hearing. Call it out for one of the doves. Let it sit on your hand, and then hold your hand close to your heart. Tell the dove your heart's deepest desire. It will understand. Give your wish to the dove and release the bird. Let it go. Watch the dove fly off farther and farther away on its way to fulfill your heart's desire. Not today or tomorrow, and maybe not next week, but rest assured that things will change. Not always exactly the way you wanted it, maybe not as fast as you were hoping, but often better than you expected. One day you will notice a change, maybe when you've stopped thinking about it. Have faith. Have faith and let go of the wish and all of the images. I invite you to take another deep, slow breath. And when you're ready, you can calmly open your eyes and be here in this space for a moment. And as we put our hands to our heart, we remember we are safe, we are loved. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends, on Mindfulness with Mrs. Yoder, and thank you for working hard on your wishes and your focus this whole week.